Good afternoon and welcome to the latest issue of Print21, the weekly video news bulletin for the Australia and New Zealand print industries. This issue sponsored by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest supplier of printable materials and of press room consumables, and now supplying wide format equipment. Australia Post is proposing to increase business mail pricing by a volume weighted average of 20.6% from January as it seeks to stem huge losses in its letters business. The print post category, used extensively by the print and mail industry, including for magazine distribution, is included in the 20.6% proposal, as is pre-sort. However, two of the other main rates used by the print and mail industry, promo post and charity mail, will see smaller increases of 5.2% and 3.4% respectively. The proposals are now with the ACCC for consideration. AusPost wants to raise the price of an ordinary mail by even more. It's seeking a 25% raise. AusPost lost $384 million on its letters business in the last financial year, dragging the entire entity into the red to the tune of $200 million, only the second time since it was restructured into its present form in 1989 that it's made a loss. Both its CEO, Paul Graham, and the Minister for Communication, Michelle Rowland, said major changes are needed. The proposed increases, among the biggest in Australia Post's entire history, were revealed by the ACCC, which is now considering them and asking for submissions before it makes its decision. PVCA, it set up a mail industry coalition back in March and communicated to AusPost as requested on modernisation, but has been largely left in the dark along with everyone else ever since. Kelly Northwood, CEO of PVCA, said reforms are needed to modernise the postal service and ensure neither businesses nor industry are carrying the burden of outdated regulations impacting the operational efficiencies and therefore economies of Australia Post. Big news in wide format this week. Curry Group and Canon Production Printing have a new partnership which will see the well-known supplier add the Canon Arizona and Colorado M-Series printer ranges to its growing portfolio of large format graphic solutions for the commercial print and the sign and display print sectors. The new partnership expands Canon Production Printing's reach into the market to keep up with demand for the popular printers, and it complements, of course, Curry Group's existing range of products for these sectors. The award-winning Canon Arizona Flatbed and Colorado M-Series roll-to-roll product ranges have been successful in both global and local markets. The Arizona, in fact, is the world's best-selling flatbed printer. Visy has commissioned a major $42.5 million upgrade to its paper recycling and remanufacturing campus in Colorado, with Anthony Pratt, Executive Chairman, saying the drum pulper system was an Australian first and represented the most advanced paper recycling technology in the world. Visy will recycle and remanufacture post-consumer paper and cardboard from curbside collections into 100% recycled paper and corrugated packaging for pizza boxes, the agricultural sector, and Victoria's favourite food and beverage brands. "We've truly closed the loop on paper and cardboard recycling," said Pratt at the event, telling guests, "Put your used pizza box in the recycle bin and we'll make another box from it." Innovative box supplier Paco in Brisbane has invested in a Hanway Hijet 2500 digital inkjet printer supplied by Kissel & Wolf, with the company entering new markets following the installation. The new printer aligns with Paco's no minimum order requirements and the company's swift production turnaround times of just 10 working days. In fact, Paco now plans to implement a streamlined production delivery with the new printer, targeting 8 working days for customised job turnarounds. That's from outsourcing materials to sampling to making the cutting form to printing, die cutting, stripping, gluing, packing and dispatching. This year's PVCA Power of Print Summit will focus on business issues, with topics to be covered including insurance, migration law and energy costs. Leveraging on the success of the 2020 and 2021 Rebuild Together Power of Print webinar series, the summit speaker lineup will provide insights and tips to reducing the cost of business and improving success. PVCA will host its 2023 Power of Print Summit on 20th of October, with both an in-person event in Melbourne and a live stream for those who can't get there on the day. And it's a free event. That's it for this week's issue of Print21. Go to print21.com.au for all these stories in depth and more. Thanks to our sponsor, Ball & Doggett. For this video news bulletin, this is Wayne Robinson, editor of Print21, signing off for another week.